Coffee, coffee, the nectar of the gods. Hi! I can't believe I'm back making videos, but I am. Get used to it. I am flowing with positivity and creativity. Let's go with that. And today I'm playing a game that probably none of you have heard of before, called Osu. This game is a rhythm beat game where you click circles in time to a beat of a song. So basically, I had the great idea to show a song with copyrightable music in it. Yeah, I can't play the game unless it's a song that I know the beat to. So this video will be the most copyrighted video on the platform. Luckily, I don't make money from this anyway, so we're fine. I thought I would show you my life through songs and phases I had. Starting with, when I was a child, like everyone, I feel, I had a One Direction phase. So, me and Travis, partners in crime, well, we weren't back then because we shared rooms, so we were pulling each other's hairs out. The one thing that we, got along over was one, playing dolls, but that would also end up in like, no, I want to do this thing in the dollies, and I want to do that with the dollies. God, I'm terrible at this. But we could always talk about play One Direction because we were kids and we were obsessed with them, like most kids were at that time. We were literally head over heels for them. We had One Direction curtains, bed sheets, a massive picture of them like above our beds. We were completely taken over. The one thing we didn't have, surprisingly, were their actual CDs, because as you would think, children didn't really understand the concept of CDs, so we just listened to them on YouTube and got absolutely obsessed. If you're wondering, yes, my favourite was the Blondie Nile, and Travis's was Liam. When they split up, me and Travis legitimately cried. I remember that. Travis probably weren't, but legitimate tears came out of our eyes that day. We were devastated that our favourite band that we idolised was breaking up. There we go. I missed two, I got a B. Okay. Oh yeah, be prepared for me just randomly bursting out into song, because I'm one of those guys who sings along. Who would have thunked it? Who would have thunked it? Our next phase, bit more recent, and it still carried on to stay because it has a very cute story. Let's just get straight into it, shall we? Right. Wreck-It Ralph. I'm gonna wreck it himself, and Vanellope von Schweetz, the secret princess of the whole movie. Who would have thought? The one with the glitch. God, I'm messing this up. As you see on my channel, I have a bit for my friends. Being truthful, only two are my friends. The other two are for my brother, King Flows, and him and his best friend's music stuff. But I really do consider my brother, Flows, as a best friend of mine. He's been with me, obviously, because he's my brother, through thick and thin, and we have little things to bond over. Like a thing about McFly that I'll touch on later. But we also have a thing with Wreck-It Ralph, because in the film, I'm probably spoiling it, but if you haven't seen it, go watch Wreck-It Ralph. It's an immaculate film, and number 2 for that matter. But Vanellope has a glitch that she can't control, and I connect that to my stutter. I won't pretend that I don't have it. You've probably heard it in videos before. I'm surprised I haven't stuttered in this video yet, but I have a bit of a stutter. And when I saw Vanellope with her little glitch, I connected it to my stutter, and I thought it was really empowering that someone with a glitch, you know, was in a Disney film, because I now call my stutter a little glitch. And my brother has sort of the same like loving characteristics as Ralph. So now he calls me Vanellope, I call him Ralph. But now I've got to go. Life is way too short to take it slow. But before I go and hit the road, you know I've got to go. When can I see you again? That's the story of me and my brother, Ralph and Vanellope. Aww. I got an A on that. Sick. The next phase. Around the time when One Direction split and I had nothing to obsess over anymore, I watched for the first time Mamma Mia the musical. Because it was just like randomly on TV and I fell in love with it, and I also fell in love with the actual original band ABBA, which started my ABBA phase. And sadly on OSU they don't have actually ABBA originals, so we'll have to settle with the Cher one, of course, which is still fine, but it can't compare to the original. But with this song in particular, since I don't know it, I have a little cheeky memory that is somewhat embarrassing, but I'm sharing it with you anyway. Hope you guys feel special. I would say in year 4. No, it's more like year 3. There was a knockoff X Factor talent show in my school. So me and my friends were gonna have like a little like 3 girl group, you know, trio for it. But both my friends chickened out. I was gonna chicken out, but then I was just at the door, and then I got this sudden like spurt of confidence, like, yes, I'm going to be in this competition. So I auditioned, got through, and for the actual thing, I picked this song. And because in my old school, the year 6s had to do this like massive ABBA performance. When the actual year 6 teacher heard that I was doing an ABBA song, she got me out of class and said, hey, I've heard that you're doing an ABBA thing. Do you want some of our year 6s to be backing dancers? I was like, yeah, that'll be amazing. So we had rehearsals for about a week with them dancing and me singing this exact song, and then it was time. And I'll never forget my mum in like the audience with like a phone, like you're doing great, sweetheart, when I was crapping myself. I was so scared, but turns out people liked it. I got 4th place, and I made this song a craze in my school. Bye bye, leave me now or never. But they would change the lyrics to like toilet paper and stuff, and like, you know, toilet humor, which not appreciated as a strict ABBA fan at that time. I was like, it's Mamma Mia, not toilet paper, because I was a very controlling year 3. I am doing terribly at this map. I need to stop rambling. Yes, I know I sucked at that. I got a C. Boo-hoo. Move on. Move on. You didn't see that failure. Our next phase is McBusted slash McBusted slash McFly. Sadly, all the McFly and Busted ones are terrible on Osu, so we're doing Year 3000 by Busted. Right. Some people who will know me will know that I obsess over these bands. I do love them. I have ever since, like, oh my god, I miss all of them. Speaking of McFly, remember Fleurs that I was talking about? We are going in actually under 2 weeks from which I'm filming this. I am going to see McFly live. Let that sink in. I've never been to a concert before. And, ironically enough, Fleurs went to see McFly when I was being born. So it's like a whole like butterfly effect. Like now, years later, you're going with your sister that loves them. I'm gonna say as much, but probably a bit more than you. And I am so excited. You have no idea. I've got a C. I should really be concentrating, but I'm too excited to talk. Oh, been to the year 3000. Not much has changed, but they lived underwater. And your great granddaughter is pretty fine. Okay, I know I flopped that. You didn't see anything. I missed 7! Oh my god. Right. Next phase. Dream SMP. Right, this is a talk and a half. Right. Remember that period of time in 2020 where we had to stay inside? Otherwise, we get in trouble by the law. Well, in that time, mental health was a horrible thing. But also, it wouldn't make, like, I couldn't sleep when I was having these depressive episodes every day. So, I would just be on my laptop every day, every night, watching YouTube mainly, and I stumbled across a Tommy Innit video of all things, and you know my obsessive nature, I latched onto the Dream SMP. Yeah, especially I liked Tubber, I liked B-Boy. I don't know what it was about him. He was just sweet. Why am I missing everything? Jesus. I promise when I'm focusing, I'm not as bad. Spin! I keep mucking these up. 11! Well, I think that's it for a little dive into my past with Ursu. I hope you enjoyed this little delve. My favourite of my old phases, but it's probably cheating because I'm still going through the phase, is my Busted and McFly one. They are two great bands, what can I say? Anyway, hope you enjoyed me rambling and playing a beat game. If you did like me rambling though, I have scheduled a bunch of videos to come out because I'm on my creative spree today. So yeah, you'll get loads more content which you are getting deprived with the last year. And share if you think other people would want to hear my rambles, I guess, and subscribe if you want to hear more of my rambles. I appreciate all of you so much, and I will see you next week. Bye!